know this is hard for you, but winter is coming. We know what's coming with it. We can't face it alone.
Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but
Winter is coming. Oh, wait, it's already here. Hey guys, this is Heretic, and in this video, I'm going to go over the new Winter is Coming event that is already here. It started tonight at reset, and I'm going to go over kind of the first impressions, kind of the way it works, some of the strategies that we know so far, and generally just kind of go over the rewards and everything else that's involved in the Winter is Coming event. All right. So before we get started, if you're a fan of mobile gaming, and especially if you're a fan of War and Order, leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and leave a comment or some feedback or a complaint. No complaints, please. But please leave some feedback in the comments, and I'd be happy to help you with whatever questions you have. And you can reach out to me also online. I am Heretic, Heretic. Yeah, that's right. And also Discord, which was Heretic number 9318. My contact information is here on the right side of the video. I'm always available to help you with any of the questions you have about War and Order. If you haven't played War and Order yet, now's a really good time to download and play the game. I will leave a link in the description of this video for you. All right, let's go ahead and get started.
Count up the loot, call up the troops. We coming through, we coming through.
All right, so the Winter is Coming event is a 3-day event, and your goal is to keep your alliance base from being destroyed by monsters that appear in waves throughout the event. You do this by attacking and killing those monsters before they arrive. You get 3 attacks per player at the very beginning, and then over time, you'll get additional attacks. I believe it's every 2 hours. In addition to waiting for more attacks, of course, you can also purchase these winter coins, and you can use these coins to buy additional attempts, as well as you can also use them to buy buffs and debuffs, and we'll go over that in a few minutes. So there are really good quest rewards that are given for killing monsters. One of the rewards is a debuff and a buff chest, like I was talking about. And the buffs you can actually use on your monsters, and they are the Storm Scroll. The scroll gives you a 20% damage buff on your next attack on the selected monster. The Piercing Scroll allows you to ignore all the debuffs your enemies have placed on the selected monster for that next attack. So you could use the Piercing Scroll and then the Storm Scroll, so you get that 20% damage without anything else affecting it. The Time Scroll gives you another attack attempt. So those are the best ones, obviously. The Disperse Scroll removes all the debuffs currently on the selected monster permanently. I mean, the enemy could add more debuffs, but anything that they had put on at this point, you could kind of clear off. In addition to these 4, there are also debuffs that you can use against your enemy. The most important one, the one that I like the most, I don't know if it's the most important, but the coolest one to me, is a Summon Scroll. This is a really cool scroll that allows you to summon another monster to attack an enemy. To use it, select your enemy's base and click the Use Item button. Select the scroll and then click Use. Up to 5 additional monsters can be summoned and active at any one time. Once you've summoned 5, and there's 5 headed towards your enemy that you've summoned, or you and anyone else in your alliance has summoned, or any of the other alliances, You'll need to wait until at least one of those is killed or damaged or has, actually landed and hit your enemy. That's what you want to happen, right? Then you can summon another one so that you can always keep 5 active on any of your enemies. So, and just so you know, in here, I'm kind of focused on one of the enemies in my realm who we're actually at war with. But you can actually go to the top of your kind of your map there within the event, and you can use the drop down to select the other 3 realms that you're against. So in this event, there are 4 realms. Each realm has the top 4 alliances by battle power. They're able to actually participate in this event. And the goal is to be number 1, is to last the longest, right? Or last all the way through the event if you can. All right. So anyway, so you can summon. We've talked about that. Now, if you actually click one of the monsters that's headed towards your enemy, you can apply a debuff, and it's the same type of thing. You click use item whenever you select one of their enemy monsters. So you have 4 different codes here that you can use. One of them is the weakness code. Each time you use this on a monster, your enemy will do 3% less damage on it, and it stacks up to 30%. The rapid code reduces the march time of a monster by 10%. You can use this as many times as it takes to get that march down to 1 hour, and then you can't use it anymore. So ideally, you're going to really, those heavy hitting monsters, you're going to want to speed it up to that 1 hour, and you're going to need to coordinate with others in your alliance and in your realm, right? So ideally, your realm is competing against other realms, and we're not really doing that because we're at war. I wish we were doing that. It would be a lot better, a lot more advantageous if we were kind of working together against other realms. So, okay. Anyway, back to this. So the ice code will freeze your enemy's troops for 2 seconds every 6 seconds of an attack on the monster. You can't stack this. The curse code. This will make it so your enemies will do 2% less damage to the monster. This one cannot be stacked either. And so the curse code would make it so that multiple of your enemies, when they attack that, they would do 2% less damage, while the weakness code would be on a single hit. All right, so now some tips for your alliance. Focus on one monster at a time. Kill a monster and then move on as a group. Some coordination really is necessary here. Get as many people on to knock out the heavy hitting monsters. And when I say the heavy hitting, they're the slower ones to get there. And if you click the monsters as they're headed towards your base, you can see how much damage you can do. The ones that you summon, or that your enemy summons to attack your base, only do 50 damage, right? And you start off, so each of these bases start off with 10,000 health. And so it's a 3-day event. You want to try to make it all the way through. I haven't seen anything that'll allow you to heal your base, so that 10,000, when it's gone, you're done. The event's over. So you're going to want to prevent them from attacking, and so you're going to want to knock out the heavy hitting monsters. The one that there's a 50 that's a summon one. There's 100 that is a quick, like I think it's called a squire, and then there's a big monster that does 500, and it moves really slow. So you're going to want to speed that up for your enemy, and you're going to want to apply all the debuffs for those. But the ones that are headed towards you, you need to kind of focus those down and kill them so that you don't have a lot of damage, occurring to your base. So if you have players from different time zones, you're going to have a really big advantage here. is you'll always have a group of people on that can buff and debuff and attack monsters to knock them out. So that's good if you have a big international alliance. Another tip here, just like on the attacks, you'll want to focus the debuffs on your enemy. You're going to want to keep those summoned creatures coming and speed them up and apply other debuffs in a coordinated way to get the most out of what you have. If you have an active alliance, very little spending really needs to happen because you have so many people that you can coordinate. You know, if you have 80 active players, you can really coordinate and knock down those monsters pretty quickly, which will give you, each person will get quest rewards that will give them buffs and debuffs that then they could use, you know, and against your enemy and yada yada yada, and you'll be able to get through it. So, you know, this is the Winter is Coming event. I'm gonna show now the rest of this video. I'm just gonna play some music and you can watch through kind of what I'm doing here, and see if you can get any additional tips and info from that. All right, so take care. Goodbye.
I wake up, I go ball, I go hard with my dogs, bet it all. What's the call? Need a 10, never fall. Polo socks, polo jaws, keep it 10. Beat the odds, hit my line. What you want? I pick up, yeah. Love when the celly gon' ring. I'm putting on my team. Money come flowing, no sink. Spring, 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 spring. Double cup, cup my drink. Love my little baby, no leak. I be counting money, no sheep. I get to it up in my sleep. Shorties had chain when the money came. Money bang here, I'm getting money back. Need a money counter for the money, ayy. No, I need you, so don't you run away. Mathematics act like a nerd. I be counting 30 by the third. Drop top doors, go vert. SRT, go skirt. Lately like a bub and sin. I handle the business, then I get love in Europe even. Ball so hard I used to play. I'm never giving up. You roll like a semi-truck. Say what I'm saying, yeah, you're a parrot now. Yankee on my head, I guess that I think that I'm Derek, huh? Love when the celly gon' ring. I'm putting on my team. Money come flowing, no sink. Spring, 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 spring. Double cup, cup my drink. Love my little baby, no leak. I be counting money, no sheep. I get to it up in my sleep. Love when the celly gon' ring. 2 iPhones on me. I'm booking plays all week. I don't do skins on skis. Next year, chin for my team. Keep a couple blues in my jeans. Keep a couple cars, no leans. Had to kick the cup, no fee. I could never take a hand out. I could never leave my man down. Yeah, 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 stand out. Plan A, this is planned out. Been smooth like grease. Been smooth, John T. Neighborhood, that's who. Nicholas, that's me. Been real to the T. I never lie through my teeth. Why? What you get is what you see. Why? New fit, that's neat. Yeah, for the green like a leaf. For the green like a reef. Don't trip, don't reach. Get rich, don't speak. Yeah. Love when the celly gon' ring. I'm putting on my team. Money come flowing, no sink. Spring, 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 spring. Double cup, cup my drink. Love my little baby, no leak. I be counting money, no sheep. I get to it up in my sleep. Tell them run it up. I wake up. Yeah. I wake up. Flex. Thumb down that. Check. No drip this. Wet. Tell them run it up. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck. But first I stretch. Tell them run it up. I wake up. Flex. Thumb down that. Check. No drip this. Wet. Tell them run it up. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck. But first I stretch. Tell them run it up. 9 out of 10 roll through my hands, I'm by my lonely. Turned to a savage, now my baby wants to hold me. I love my fans, don't need no friends, I got my homies. Thought I could trust you, I find out you tried to zone me. I'm number 1 up on that court, I'm Nick McGrady. The first one in, the last one out, can't call me lazy. Put in my hours, send the invoice and they pay me. I need 6 rings like MJ and Tom Brady. I wake up, flex, thumb down now, check, no drip this, wet. Tell 'em run it up, no sleep, no rest, might crash, might wreck, but first I stretch, tell 'em run it up. I wake up, flex, thumb down now, check, no drip this, wet. Tell 'em run it up, no sleep, no rest, might crash, might wreck, but first I stretch, tell 'em run it up. Y'all gon' make me take that trip way out to Europe. I call up Nigeria, come through in a hurry. Those London boys don't come to play, you should get worried. One false move, find yourself, they getting buried. Dance with the devil, used to love playing those games. Made some bad decisions that brought my mama pain. I made a promise to her, swore that I would change. I'm on the come up, bet I live up to my name. I wake up, flex, thumb down now, check, no drip this, wet. Tell 'em run it up, no sleep, no rest, might crash, might wreck, but first I stretch, tell 'em run it up. I wake up, flex, thumb down now, check, no drip this, wet. Tell 'em run it up, no sleep, no rest, might crash, might wreck, but first I stretch, tell 'em run it up.
So yo, I pitch wisdom for the kidsdom. Solid as a prism, keeps a funky rhythm. If I want it, I go and get it. My blood thicker than water, we up like a zipper. My jeans seems got ashes from the plane. I'm elevating and crashing in the bed, but instead I hit my rooftop and watch the world go. Penning this shit inside my journal. Look up at the stars as I burn slow. Head to the Ville over by Strauss. We in the house with the herbo. As I throw on my starter, once my ignition start up, it's go time. And we ain't even hit our prime in no time. In the city living, spending past our limits. Put my all up in it, only play to win it. What's the status quo? What's the scenario? Kicking mad flavors, we don't save a dough. Put them to the side like a page of dough. Cut them off clean like a tape up dough. Really think you dream until you wake up though.
Everything is custom. If they ain't want it, then f them. If they ain't part of the process, can't trust them. Double cup and sipping, bought a new roll, eating churros. Shorty fat like a sumo, and I'm high off the Chillin' with the crew, playing Uno. Tryna front, but it's coolo. We on our way up, so it's kudos. Tryna get the moolah, cop a tudo. I need a big crib with a blue nose. Step into my dreams like it's Euro. Playing pool with the cool vibes by the poolside. Shorty asked me what's my shoe size. She think I'm too fly, but I'm really too high. And I ain't with the rah-rah. Hit her and tell her bye-bye. Already got my nala. Young Simba in the flesh on the high rise. It's all about the commas and the dollar. Devils wear Prada. It's just another saga. It's just another saga.
Mental health check, wallet on me check, another day check, we put them in check, spliffs on me check, we got it on deck, checks on check, on to the next. Mental health check, wallet on me check, another day check, we put them in check, spliffs on me check, we got it on deck, checks on check, on to the next.
84 pull up out the lot slow. Not scroll, but the knowledge we got lots for. Kim trippin', I could too do the impossible. My legacy forever, but this body better rot slow. I do this for my kids, they're my kids' kids. My kids' kids and they kids' kids. One to one is who I'm is. Plus I'm so upstate, you see it's tatted on my ribs. Okay, 1 + 1 = 2, you knew that. Got that check and your dumb blew that. You don't have a savings cause you don't trust banks, but you can't talk money cause your shoebox blank, empty. Been on the edge, don't tempt me. I'd rather own less than be renting. Don't tempt me, buy the whole block, don't tempt me. Don't tempt me.
Mental health check, wallet on me check, another day check, we put them in check, spliffs on me check, we got it on deck, checks on check, on to the next. Mental health check, wallet on me check, another day check, we put them in check, spliffs on me check, we got it on deck, checks on check, on to the next.
1, 2. Chillin', yeah, like, hey, every time I look out, I'm on my lookout. Cause trippin', no I ain't hoping, no sense in voting. Politicians, all of that hating, don't be creating. Food in my kitchen, all of that talking, without no walking, can't help my vision. When I step out and put my neck out, they try to play me so I don't go out without my blowout. Brought that 380, all of my brothers, pray for they mothers, cause I can't tame them, got no answer, can't kill their cancer, how can you blame them? I was hoping I could be open with all my feelings, but now I take that bucket without no ceilings. I've been praying, but I ain't saying that I ain't stressing. I ain't hoping, cause I'm just hoping I learn my lesson. I need G's for all my G's, so could you please try? Off your knees and on your P's, don't let your dreams die. I plant my seed to fill your need, to get your brain food. If you like me, you see it, give you strange moods. So I'm just praying for answers. I know they hiding the truth from us. Pray for protection, I know they plotting on newcomers. Right through the city, my reeking, my speaker speaking, my conscience stressing, but I be knowing that he be tweaking. Say I was thinking this weekend we get to linking up, but some of that good in the wood and we start to linking up. She understanding my language, I think she speaking well. She ease the pain on my brain, it's causing my people. And since you looking, I'm looking, maybe we find a way to put your heart to the surface and put your mind away. They dropped us here on a dying planet without permission, no pot to been trying to offer you propositions. What about my struggle be funny, they call it entertaining. Got no snakes in they huddle, watch who you entertaining. All about my freedom, so I'ma need them to come correct it. Thinking I'm your enemy, all your energy misdirected. I shed a tear for my people, I struggle to be connected. I got that call from my cousin, I'm glad we reconnected. Why they always hating on moves we making and trying to slow 'em? Wish I could give you that reason, but I don't even know.
Waiting for the knock to knock me out. Waiting for the knock. Coco, arrest me. Waiting for the knock to knock me out. Waiting for the knock to knock me out. Waiting for the knock. Coco, arrest me. Out of reach, I go a little insane. I know this mojo will never come clean. Can you rest a little while with me now, honey? I'll never have the time, never be the signs, never took a flight, never know the truth. How you arrested me. top, it's no stopping. Got me deep in my pockets, I'm about to give her my wallet. And I'm like, yeah, I'm like, wow. She poppin' and droppin', she rockin' top, it's no stopping. Got me deep in my pockets, I'm about to give her my wallet. And I'm like, yeah, I'm like, wow. Test me, why you wanna test me? You so sexy, come on in. Messy, wet up like a jet ski. Work it out and ride it like a 10-speed. My little baby, baby, takes the pain away. My little baby, baby, takes the stress away. Never leave the bed when it's a rainy day. Hit her with that move, I bet I make her sing. She poppin' and droppin', she rockin' top, it's no stopping. Got me deep in my pockets, I'm about to give her my wallet. And I'm like, yeah, I'm like, wow. She poppin' and droppin', she rockin' top, it's no stopping. Got me deep in my pockets, I'm about to give her my wallet. And I'm like, yeah, I'm like, wow. I'm like, wow, work it out. I'll pull up, put it down. I see you through the crowd. Leave your friends, coming now. She poppin' and droppin', she rockin' top, it's no stopping. Got me deep in my pockets, I'm about to give her my wallet. And I'm like, yeah, I'm like, wow. She poppin' and droppin', she rockin' top, it's no stopping. Got me deep in my pockets, I'm about to give her my wallet. And I'm like, yeah, I'm like, wow.